A historic moment definitely for India and the EU, as both the representatives have marked it a win-win deal for both the nations. Chetan, which are the top sectors that you think are likely to benefit the most out of this deal?
Well, 3 to 4 key sectors that are being highly watched out for. First, of course, is the automobile sector. But yes, we'll have to wait and watch as to when the duties come into effect. But the bigger areas, what I feel, Sakshi, is the fact that manufacturing, food and drinks, services and small businesses take a very big chunk of all of the trade deals put together. Because when you see the manufacturing sector, the duty has been removed on most industrial goods that account for machinery, electronics, chemicals, plastic, iron, steel, pharmaceutical and medical equipment. So clearly, in times to come, we would be expecting cheaper medical treatment in India, surgical devices, medical devices also being hit in India from the UK. That would actually account for a bigger competition in the domestic market. Secondly, Sakshi, we would expect the food and drinks market. The European market would have easy access to India when it comes to wine, spirits, beer, olive oil, fruit juices, biscuit, pasta, pet food, chocolates and select fruit and meats. But of course, out of the ambit is rice, sugar and beef because it's a sensitive topic for the European Union. On the services front, we get two major upgrades. We get banking and finance, shipping and maritime. This which allows European banks and European shipping companies to literally come to India, open its base and services and start operating out of the Indian market, which would clearly create a whole lot of new phenomena for the economy as well. Because if you see European banks coming to India would definitely be a big deal, considering the government wants bigger competition and a larger competition when it comes to the public sector banks. Lastly, Sakshi, the maritime services. If we see the European shipbuilding services, European ships docking in India for their services, expanding the demand, they would definitely be a good boost for the India shipping space and create a whole lot of demand and of course circular shipping economy in the times to come. So yes, these 3 to 4 sectors form a key chunk of the deal. Lastly, I would also take away the merchant and the leather textile, because the government, both the sides have in fact reduced the duty from 17% to 0%, and essentially bigger access for the European market to come to India, and of course the exporters would also be allowed to have a bigger chunk of their market as well.
Fantastic, Chetan. Thanks a lot for giving us all of those details. So a large part of sectors in India, domestic industries stand to benefit with this deal now getting signed. Of course, this benefit will take some time to really kickstart on ground as well. But let's also see there's some good news when it comes to Indian students and workers as well. As part of the India-EU agreements, Indian students, workers and even professionals are set to get greater access to European countries. Under the new mobility framework, the EU has committed to uncapped mobility for Indian students, allowing them to travel, to study and to work in Europe as well. This agreement definitely allows for commerce, investment, services and movement of skilled talent across borders. All right, and we will also be looking at a lot of stocks that are actually already reacting to this positive move there. Look at a lot of textile-related stocks that are on the move. Look at Gokaldas Exports, Indocount Industries, KPR Mills. All of these stocks are pulling up in trade at this point in time. Look at some of the other sectors and stocks that are also passing. Metals, we already pointed out, it's among the top movers today. Even, of course, the banks and IT sectors are doing well. But it's the large part of the Nifty 500 movers that are reacting positively to all these announcements there. Apex Frozen Foods, these are all the frozen foods department that is likely to see export getting a bigger chunk from the EU, now benefiting the stocks like these, about 11% higher in trade. Let's also look at names like even Kitex Garments, that's up by 8 to 9% odd. We are also looking at names like Imami Paper Mills. Look at even other industries and stocks like Indocount Industries, Gokaldas Exports. These are all the stocks from the textile space, even gems and jewelry. Pull up some of those stocks there and you will be able to see how some of those stocks are reacting positively as well.